All greetings. We're here to do the chat questions. So much love. Here we go. Greetings. This is Neiman. Much love. Blessings. One moment. We are still connecting. One moment. Yes. Greetings. Yes. Yes. We've been monitoring this by way of our energy, but it also helps us in our ascension process. Assisting you helps assist us also. So when you are ready, I'll be happy to connect.
Okay, so first, thank you for coming. First off. Okay, so first off, we're going to start with Amy555. And her question is, my partner Heath would like to know if there are any messages for him.
Yes, there's a male guide around you at this time that's assisting you in strength and communication. As for, one moment, the name of this guy is up to you, what you want to name your guy, but it's also assisting you around a female energy such as your mother for having better communication skills with that, but also she's like helping you with business also. As a CIA transition in business in your future time, as you get tired of what you're doing and a new talent will be, or your talent will be utilized in a different way, possibly a new department through that within your job. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Amy.
Yes.
What is the purpose for me to live in the neighborhood that I do other than raising the vibration and opening portals?
Yes, as you are like many that are in difficult situations and environments that they don't feel like being a part of a Palladian alliance at this time, assisting those that are around you that are unaware of their surroundings. You're connecting to many ships. Much of it is an Arcturian energy. So what is happening for those, to answer your question for others also, you're assisting other extraterrestrials to connect to your place in a positive way. So you can say you're in some ways like a beacon in some regard. It is a much more to it than that, but you are assisting landings and things of that sort. Of course, they don't have to land, but in the future time they will. So your place there is all done, you could say mathematically, but it all serves many purposes, but that is the short version of it. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Moses. First question, is there any advice from the Prime Creator for my wife? She carries a cancer gene in her DNA and probably has to remove her breast and ovary. Is there a way to avoid this, avoid her getting cancer, or is this part of their contract? Any help or advice?
Just to keep an eye on it, to see a doctor when you feel fit, or to continue a connection where they make sure there's nothing there, and one that knows what they are doing, because some of these doctors are not exactly of the wisest energy. But it is something for you to. One moment, I'm having difficulty speaking. One moment. But yes, it is something to keep an eye on, to have random checks, whatever you feel is important. But I believe you can avoid the cancer energy. that you will not have to have surgery either. Just you have to keep an eye on that is all. But put a high vibration around it. But yes, even that is always not always 100%. But just to keep an eye on it with your physicians would be excellent. Blessings.
Okay. So Moses, has a second question. Any important messages or advice regarding our near future, please?
It is what you wanted. I believe it'll be a pleasant future as you connect more to your guides, as you also build a positive timeline to move and do what you want in your vibration if you wish to move. Well, we do see you bringing your goals into the real world. I have to say they're not there already, but we see a lot of calmness around you where at one time was much negativity. So that will continue on, but your future is as you want it. I believe you can connect to that future timeline also. Blessings.
Thank you. Next up is Daria. Any messages from you to me?
Yes, you've been connecting to the Galactic Federation of Light. I believe you are aware. One moment. Now you have a strong connection to the Galactic Federation of Light as I believe, of an ambassador energy. I don't believe that was mentioned in the past, but the much knowledge is being brought to you as for an awakening process on this planet. Yes, you might be in a place of quietness and not a lot of activity, but you're connecting to many ships and many of alliances in your astral self. Many motherships also. You are a part of many of these motherships, and you are of the main crew as for where it goes and what it does. Blessings.
Okay, Daria also asks, are there any revealing stories that I could dig into?
One moment. One moment. Your guides are saying, one moment. Yes, they're saying, I have to make sure this is coming through correctly. Yes, a Martian lifetime as a burlesque female in the past, but of not exactly the nature of your planet. Just to let you know, it's more for entertainment than anything else, but it is something to give you a laugh, something to joke about, though. But it's, I believe, give you more, let you connect with that. Blessings.
Thank you. Next is Shma. My guides told me last night that a big event is about to happen. Can you ask them the approximate timing for this to take place?
It's unlikely that will come through, but there is much happening on this planet. I believe you're connecting to an alternative timeline, but that does not mean it will not affect this one. I believe it will, but as for when it will happen, what we are seeing is summer, but what you might be seeing would be totally different. What we see is summer. What your guys are connecting to, they are not being fully clear with us at this time, but we are seeing summer at this moment. Nothing to worry about, though. Somebody put fear into that. Please do not. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Xiao. Anything interesting for me to know?
One moment. Yes, you are downloading much information, as you can say, as you can hear, whatever, as you know. One moment. There, yes, one moment. One moment. In your incarnation, you become more stable in your connections as the channeling ability, I believe, will open up to you in this year. That is up to you. But we do see, as all of this is a waking up process for you to channel your own messages for others if you wish. I believe you're already doing this, but in a way as this, I believe will become stronger. It is up to you if you wish to share it, but the ability does what with you. And that's all we can say at this moment. Blessings.
Okay, next is Wanda 11. I know the names of two of my spirit guides, Gilda and Toronto, but I met my third one in Astral, but I can't remember their name. Can you connect and tell me?
One moment. The only name that's coming through is the name Claudius. See what you see of that vibration might help you remember the true name, but the name that is what's given to us at this time. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Wanda. I have a feeling that a dog I love named Samson has transitioned from the physical body to his spiritual self. Can you confirm?
One moment. This is a dog in her possession?
It doesn't specify. Just a dog that she loves.
A dog that she loves. One moment. I believe it's transitioning, but it's still in your physical. Blessings.
Okay, next is Angie77. Do I have any negative entity attachments?
Not at this time, but you do have reptilians and mantis that are around, but nothing to worry. That is normal for everyone. Interesting. One moment. I will leave you with that. Blessings.
Angie also asks, are there any messages for me?
One moment. Yes, your higher self. One moment. Yes, it says about the ocean. You have a connection with the ocean. This will help you in your vibration and also help you remember your past lives for healing abilities. The reason for your past lives to come through is for you to heal this lifetime, other lifetimes, connected to extraterrestrial lifetimes, will also help you awaken your abilities. This goes for everyone. But this is your connection to the ocean is many lifetimes on this planet, Pacific and Atlantic. If you go through this in a meditation, possibly, depending on what you are ready to see, will come through and give you more insight. I believe there's a male energy you've had in a past life, but also female. Many male lifetimes because of that was how it was in your ancient time, but also female energies. This is for you to discover as you have a vast amount of history in your lifetimes. Blessings to you.
Okay, next is Joyce S. And she asks, are there any messages for my husband, Jim?
One moment. Yes, be proud of his accomplishments, as he's very humble at times, but to realize that he has dealt with a lot. I believe he is aware of this, though. But his accomplishments have not been forgotten, as you will have a great amount of good luck coming to you in this life and the next lifetime also. Also, your knowledge of history is grand, as we could see. As remember what you are seeing in your past, in your history, as for history books, remember you have a place there also. It will be a great discovery for you to feel the vibrations of what time period you feel like you're in a part of. It will help you awaken if you wish to do so. Blessings.
Okay, Joyce also asks if there are any messages for her.
Yes, to continue on your way, you're connecting to the angels greatly. You're also awakening many of your spiritual energies around you at this time as you become more aware. There's unicorn energy, as many females I feel like there's a great amount of unicorn energies around. One moment, also fairy energies is very strong with you. One moment. Yes, the fairy kingdoms you are very close to in Agartha. As you explore that, you most likely will see another aspect of you within the fairy kingdoms. One moment. As a female with much musical talent, as you bring joy with your music to others, you can connect to this. It will help your vibration. It is another way of connecting to awaken. Yes, most of your world will call this crazy because it's not ready for this, but it will help you tune to your higher abilities. Blessings.
Okay, next up is our member Brian.
Yes.
And his first question, I'm working with the Ars Paulina Grimoire in order to conjure angels. Do you have any advice for me concerning this?
I believe it's doing well, and I believe yes, this is the right connection for you. I will not put any worry in it. That continue on, you are expanding your point of view greatly. As for anything to say, you have great knowledge with them because you have many lifetimes with them in the past. So this will help you greatly expand your universal awareness. And yes, what comes with that is much Palladian energies as they say. Blessings.
Okay, Brian also asks, do you have any messages for me concerning the magic practices I do?
Yes, you're doing well with it. Yes, what I see is a diamond in your forehead. As you are a ascended master in other realities, you can connect to this. Also connecting to Nebuchadnezzar, as he had much magic abilities with him also. If you explore this, it will help you develop your abilities. This goes for any other magician out there also. You don't necessarily have to have tools, but you can use them. But also you are, one moment. But you are going in a positive way. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Miguel Acosta. Is there a possibility to move to a different home and job in the following months?
Yes. That vibration is very high with you. It all depends on what you want in your environment. But yes, I believe you're manifesting it well. I believe the transition will not always be easy, but no move is ever easy. But yes, accomplishment, yes, I do see that vibration very strong with you. Just believe that this will go well financially and mentally. Mental is usually sometimes a little bit more than the financial. Which the financial taking care of, the mental is the other barrier to cross. Blessings.
Okay, he also asks, are there any messages from the angels? I've heard from them all week.
Yes, you're being led into a new direction, but this is up to you to make this choice. But as this will be a successful transition, but it always depends on what you want to choose for your environment. As you are creating not just that, but other environments also for your awakening process. As the angel energy will increase, but there's also the alien will increase. Right now, the angel energy is the strongest with you as you're part of the angel continuum, as you're aware, as you made a contract with them, to have the angelic energies very strong with you in your healing process. That is all at this time. Blessings.
Okay, next is our member Oliver, and he's curious about the benefits of feng shui and acoustics in a room.
Yes, all those matter much. Of course, some do not look at it that way and have just as much of stuff thrown around as it is here. But it does affect one's energy patterns. And it is positive to follow the rules of feng shui, definitely, to help your vibration heighten without any beings to come in to bring any interference. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Crystal Eve, Snow. Why did I choose to experience a physical disability this lifetime? How can I release it?
I believe you're contracted with it at this time, and to release it is a high possibility of that to accomplish that. That has a lot to do with your belief system to heal, but that is done for many reasons for you to get a different perspective on life. As you're always healed, you realize those that are healed drive very fast in their cars and do not pay attention to anything. When one has a cold or has a disability, slows down and can see the world. That is why these things happen. There's much more to that, but that's another reason. It's also to help you connect to those around you. As someone in wheelchairs that need to be helped, that is one way for you to connect to the person that's pushing that wheelchair. If that does not happen, most likely that connection will not be around. Yes, it's not easy, but there's much around that. Blessings.
Okay, she also asks, what is blocking my son Brandon's marketing career? How can he release the blocks to succeed?
It seems like he's not connecting to the right people at this time. For him to connect to continue to communicate, that will help. He's not with the right people at this time. He needs to leave his comfort zone, it seems. If he has already done that, and he has it to a certain degree, He will have his moment of business, but he needs to continue one moment. Basically, what Spirit is saying is to make a new connection with different individuals. Blessings.
Okay, her second question. Oh, sorry. This is Danielle Spencer. I had an experience last summer of tremendous love on my porch here in the mountains over a month or so of time. Can you tell me what beings were here with me for that period of time, or if that was just the energy of the planet itself? It was profound, and I keep trying to get back to that particular soul love.
Yeah, so it was a connection of Mother Earth's energy, and yes, the energy of all beings in that area. And as for reconnecting that, you will, I believe so, but realize the vibrations of the earth change constantly. But I believe you will reconnect. It is all the beings of your Agartha, but also of your physical world connecting. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Danielle. What are some simple steps to take for overcoming the depression associated with making money and to bring joy into my new business I wish to start?
Yes, is to go slow with it, but accept the situation that you are in, but also to understand we are aliens and not connected with money very much, but what do you want, to visualize what you want, but realize it takes time to build that. But just go with the flow of your situation and trust Spirit, but also you have to for certain beings is to one moment go out of your comfort zone and try something new. But yes, is patience is a big lesson. Realize some people build businesses to learn more about themselves, not necessarily to make money. So, because you realize many do fail, and they're learning about themselves greatly, as that might not have worked, but they did not listen to that intuition. So you just have to listen to your intuition, and what is it that other people want to build this? But yes, it does take time, and many lessons within this. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Yamina. Would you please scan my esoteric body?
Yes, it is doing well at this time. Yes, confusion in the mind at times, but other than that, you're doing well.
Can you also please scan my house for entities?
You have a few ghosts that come and go, male energies too. We're not too worried about. They are attracted because they feel familiarity from other lifetimes they have experienced. But realize they bring no harm. I believe they will not say anything or do anything from what I'm gathering at this time. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Ra. Can I receive a DNA infusion to assist with seeing the angels, guides, and ETs that are around me?
One moment. Understand this is a gradual process. To do it right away is not likely. To give yourself time. You're already in the process of this. Just give yourself time. Exercise it. Feel more of that positive energy going into your soul. Realize the negativity around this world is just an illusion of the controllers suppressing your planet. The more you realize that, the more you bring a positive energy around you, and others will help lift that. But give yourself time. Much love.
Ra also asks, do I have any messages?
One moment. One moment. There's a fairy energy around you at this time, pointing you to Agartha for you to connect to that, the North Pole. As you have many lifetimes there in the past, also to let you know that you can connect to it through meditation, and it will be a wild connection, I believe. So I don't believe you have done this. It will help you also become more knowledgeable, and those that are going through depression will help. This will help also if they wish to. Some might be too patient to allow the energy to come through. If you take it easy, it will come through to give you more knowledge of your time here. as one becomes, not to say that you're depressed, but just to say that those that are depressed go too fast. If you go slower, it will allow yourself to reconnect to the earth. If you allow it to happen, it will, and more of an understanding will come through. But yes, the stress levels usually make it uneasy. But for you, message for you is Agartha seems to be calling at this time. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Vasco. His first question, what stone should I use for meditation, healing myself and others that my spirit guide and Yeshua mentioned in previous chat questions?
I believe the quartz, but it's whatever type of... A moment. It depends on what type of quartz you're looking for. Go by the vibration, but it seems like the quartz right now is the strongest around you. But remember, there's different types of stones I would work with. You just trust your intuition, but the quartz right now is one way to start. Blessings.
Okay. Vasco also asks, do I have any messages from Lucifer?
Yes, we've had many adventures with this one in the past. I believe you're aware. Very fun adventures, not all just business. But yes, you traveled the universe with Lucifer and other incarnations as a buddy, as a friend. It will let you connect with that without going into details. But there's also many fairy lifetimes connected to that. But also, yes, you're going to have lifetimes with them as gangsters, but not on this planet, but similar on other realities. But not, I believe, soft versions of it, though. How would you connect with that? Blessings.
Okay, next up is Stephen Davies. I was sent a letter in my mind. I could not read it. What was the message?
I believe, one moment. I believe it was from the Palladians, from what I'm gathering by the energy of that letter, but I believe it's from other entities also, but the Palladians seems to be strongest. One moment. Yes, most of that is personal, from what I'm gathering. Some from the Lyrians, as your galactic alliance with them is very strong. As you're part of the animal kingdom on this earth, as you're involved with bringing some of the animals into this reality in an ancient time. And many of them in your world will not believe that, of course, because many of your planet is in hypnosis state at this time. But as you connect with that, I believe you will feel the confirmation of that as you are very strong connected to the lion species. Blessings.
Okay, a second question for Stephen Davies. Are there any messages for me?
Yes, your galactic knowledge is coming through, as you can see. Yes, droplets here and there. Also, your angelic realm connections will begin to open up to you as you have a strong connection with Archangel Raphael and many secret assignments for the angelic realms. As for assisting different worlds, in this environment, I don't believe it's fully understand. It will not, it can be, but I don't have enough time to connect with it. It is not necessarily for this moment. Let you connect with that. Blessings.
Okay. Next is Freddy Kulit. What entities visited me lately?
One moment. Arcturian and Pleiadian. One moment. Yes, that is it. There's others, but they're not making themselves known at this time. Mantis, yes.
Do they have messages?
Messages, one moment. One moment. The Palladian Alliance is around you as a protector, but also assisting you in your mission here for child safety on this planet. You're very much involved with that, more than you might realize. It is a part of you that is very strong. And I will leave you with that. Much is not brought into your news of what's going on, but be surprised. You are very much involved in a positive way, of course. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Donna Riggs. Can you tell me what is sucking up galaxies with dark matter that I've been reading about?
One moment. What is the question again? I need to hear that again.
Can you tell us what is sucking up galaxies with dark matter that I have been reading about?
One moment. One moment. This dark matter is not exactly what you perceive it on your planet. Your third density is only perceiving it in that way. As for sucking up galaxies, as for it is a way of cleaning the galaxy, the universe, as is done in a manner of galactic proportions, meaning it is controlled. As what is sucking up is places that are no longer in use anymore, and it's done in a way that is, as I said, controlled. From our perspective, others might see it a different way, but in our connections and other extraterrestrial connections, it is done on purpose and for good reason. Blessings.
Okay, Donna's second question. There's been a bit of tension in the home lately. Do you have any information on what is the cause of this disturbance?
There's a lot of, yes, astral connections, one moment, but also I believe some individuals in your family are going through a depression type energy, but also they don't know what's going on with them, but they're causing a lot of drama because they're unknown to them. They're just doing it because they need to stir things up. They haven't truly connected to themselves to calm down much of this energy that's around them, and they are in a discovery mode as for understanding more of their family members, and using a negative type of connection, I believe that's what some of them are doing, is to uncover more about those family members around them, see how they react, see how they do this and that with with what they are saying, what they are causing to bubble people up and to cause friction. They are warning, basically, in that manner is what I'm seeing at this time. Blessings.
Okay, next is Carol McLaughlin. Are there any messages for me?
One moment. Yes, your guides are saying to connect to flowers, and those type of energies will help you meditate easier and see more of your higher self. The flower energy, whatever one you wish to connect with, will help you understand more of your vibration here on this planet. As you had many incarnations connected to flowers, as for a fairy energy. There's much more to it than that, but right now we're giving you that type of vibration. It will help very much. Flowers in the house, flowers outside. It will help greatly in your visualization as you're bringing the fairy energy indoors. Blessings.
Carol also asks, are there any messages for my brother-in-law David from his father Dusty, who crossed over in October 2016?
Yes, I believe he is doing fine at this time, but has not fully crossed over at this moment. As for messages, he's doing the best he can to reconnect to his family, as he wished he did not have to leave when he did, but it was time for him to go. His body, I believe, gave out. I'm getting feeling from this vibration. But he wished he could do more for the family. He does have many regrets that he wasn't there more when he was alive, but it is still, yes, he has much regret around him at this time. But of course, that just shows how much he loves his family, though. He likes a lot of music, it seems. Very much. He's not going into what kind, though. Blessings.
Okay. Maryann A. asks, are there any messages for me?
One moment. Yes, the Arcturians seem to be connecting to you a lot recently. Connecting you actually to vortexes that are around you at this time. You might feel a vibrational shift here and there. Maybe you feel like you're reading other people's minds and energy recently. That's at least what I see at this moment. At times, it might come through here and there. It might come in and you might just say it's nothing, but it seems like your vibration is shifting to more of a higher energy. Blessings.
Okay. Maryann also asks, what is my connection with Yogananda?
One moment. Oh, one moment. It seems like, one moment. Yes, you're a mentor of this person at one time. Have you warned through that incarnation, you've known this person, but also through the teachings after that lifetime. You kept those teachings with you lifetime after that. One moment. And that vibration is still lives with you, as if it's in your blood, it seems, your DNA, as it's been part of your life's, just even when you do not know about it, you were living that incarnation in this one, the lessons from that incarnation. Yes, it's been very strong with you for many lifetimes. That was a strong impression with you. Blessings, much love.
Okay, next up is Debbie M. And she asks, may I request a healing from Shekinah and Metatron, please?
One moment. Yes, there will. Mostly in your sleep state, I believe that will happen, but possibly in your daytime. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Debbie M. Are there any messages for me?
One moment. Yes, there's many galactic federations that are connecting with you at this time. There's a lot of male energy at this time also, as they are connected to this federation also. I don't believe they are aware of this or any type of alien energy, as it's mostly, yes, a Pleiadian energy and Arcturian. Arcturian seems to be very strong with the males at this time, as from thinking and sometimes overthinking, and sometimes the mind tires the mind out because it's always on the move from what I'm gathering at this time. That's very much an Arcturian energy. There's many more galactic connections. Yael. One moment. Andromedan, yes, Andromeda, don't need to go into that. But yes, there's a lot of history there with your family in the Arcturian energy. A lot. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Alex78. My puppy ate a small piece of plastic a couple days ago. Yes. Will it pass through? Will she be okay?
I do not see it causing any difficulties at this time. Water, good. The regular food, I believe the food that this one's eating will help to digest. You might want to take it to the vet, though, just in case. Call the vet and ask them about it and see what they say. Blessings.
Okay, Alex78 also asks, are there any messages for me?
One moment. Yes, you have a strong connection with the Arcturians, but yours is of the ancient times on this planet, ancient places, as their energy is very strong in places of ritual, but a positive ritual. Yes, it's been changed by the vibrations of your planet. If you go through your history books, go by what you feel as an Arcturian vibration. They're not going into details. They're letting you find it as a scavenger hunt, because the Arcturian energy is very much involved with Atlantis, and much of that, the structures that were built, much of it was Arcturian structures that were built during Atlantis. And you most likely will feel the vibration of that. Much of it is underwater, though. But there's some above ground. Some of your India energies some of that is Arcturian in your Taj Mahal. Some of it, to give you an idea, but there's other places, though, for you to discover. Blessings.
Okay, next. Sorry.
Some of it is in Russia, to give you an idea. Blessings.
Okay, next is Chris Zero. Who is the council I see myself in front of sometimes?
One moment. Pleiadian Council. Pleiadians, tall, 6-foot Pleiadians. That's all they're saying at this time.
Are there any messages for me? That's from Chris as well.
One moment. Yes, you're part of the Galactic Federation of Light, and there's other associations. They're not going into detail. The Yael race is also very strong with this race. Also, the Yael are Yes, they're very connected to this planet as for the vibration of the human race. They're very integrated into the human race more than most species on this planet. It is for you to realize this and connect to it. It will help you in your vibrational understanding. The AEL is part of very much a global energy that is still mysterious. And with this connection will help you understand much of it, because the AEL is, yes, very much of the human DNA, and what happens to this planet happens to many of them, is basically what that's about. Because they are connected to all humans on this planet, as most extraterrestrials, but the AEL is wish to be connected to everyone, because they don't want to miss a thing on this planet. They want to learn everything they can. Blessings.
Okay, next is Leion. Are there any messages for me?
One moment. Yes, we have a connection to the Draconian Alliance, a positive connection. One moment. It's also connected to Orion. One moment. And the energy of Jupiter in this solar system. If you do a meditation, will help you connect to go further into this. Canine energy is very strong with you also. These are all energies for you to explore, as they're all interconnected. As for your incarnation here, one moment. You brought all these types of species with you into this incarnation. Because you're on a search for what it seems. In this world, you're searching for something. But I do not know what that is. But it is you will discover it. It is a goal, I believe, on this planet you're here to accomplish. Blessings.
Okay, next question for Leion. Any messages from the Draconians that I'm connected to?
Yes, the Draconians, one moment, are very much involved in your Earth sports. As for those that are kind of brutal to each other, but also is a ceremony. And for your world it's very draconian, but it's also a different species involved. But those that cause brutality among each other, not to say it's your Olympics was actually the beginning of that, but it's a ritual to let you know that, let your world know, not just you, that is a draconian presence here. Like your football and things that don't make any sense, but there is a tug of war within people, is for your planet to realize there's a draconian presence here. As for the message to you, that is part of it. One moment. And you're part of many ceremonies on this world in a higher aspect. As for allowing more of the draconian positive energies to be known. Blessings.
Okay, my name is Stacy, and I'm the last for the evening.
Yes.
My first question is just, are there any general messages for me for my highest good?
Yes, there's a lot of fairy energies at this time around you and helping making decisions in your life as for which way to go. Also, it seems like your third eye is improving as for knowledge coming in. As one moment. Well, yes, the channeling ability is around you, but also the angelic energy is very strong around you as they can assist you in your healing abilities. They also say that there will be more people that you will be connected to as for healing others, as your time is you're still learning. There will be a time when you will have many people around you to assist. That's the message at this time.
Okay, good. My second question, does the moon have any messages for me?
One moment. Yes, that energy is assisting your vibration and understanding. It's also helping you clear out a lot of negative energies, and it's also help others clear out negative energies, as is assistance to helping you ground on this planet. But the moon energy, is opening up your chakras also to the earth, so you feel more comfortable with this planet. And this is also a message for others. This will assist others in their awakening process. Ask the moon to connect to your chakras and see what happens. It will unlock many mysteries of one's soul. That is the message of this time.
Because I am going to a full moon retreat this weekend.
Yes.
Friday night and all day Saturday. So they see that as beneficial then.
Oh, yes. Yes, if you ask the moon energy, you can do this now, but you can do it then also. Ask for open up your chakras, and most likely a message will come through.
Okay. Thank you so much,
Yes.
Neiman. Thanks for coming through.
Yes. Yes, this one is ill still, so we can only get so much information out. So blessings to you all. We will leave this one alone now. Much love. Take care, humans. Blessings.